Hey folks, welcome back. We have ticket 261 in our hunt for a jackpot. We are starting with B and F. Where can we find it? Sawfish and cafeteria share an F. Holy cow, any more? I don't see any. Alright, we'll go on. L and a P. Laser, our bonus word, has an L. Patrol and Gap share a P. Patrol and Minstrel share an L. Regal and Let share an L. Where else? I don't see any more. L's and P's? No. No. Alright, we'll go on. How about a D and an I? Cafeteria has an I. 9 has an I. Unfit and Notarized share an I. Minstrel has an I. Sawfish has an I. Used has a D. Trend has a D. Kitten has an I. And Zinc has an I. Ado has a D. Did we get them all? I think we did. We will go on. We have an A and a V. Laser has an A. Patrol has an A. Gap has an A. Regal and Cafeteria share an A. Arm has an A. Even has a V. Moat and Notarized share an A. Cafeteria has an A. Is that it? No, Ado and Sawfish share an A. V, do we just have the one? I think we do. We have two Z's. Don't have that all the time. Alright, let's see what our next one's letters are. We have a C and an E. Laser has an E. Let has an E. Scorch has two C's. There we go. Zinc and Cafeteria share a Z. Regal has an E. Cafeteria has two E's. Used has an E. Minstrel and Even share an E. Even has another E. 9 has an E. Both Even and 9 are just missing an N. Ado's missing an O. Kitten and Notarized share an E. Trend has an E. Is that all our E's? What about C's? Did we get all our C's? Up 3. It looks like we got them all to me. There's a W and a K. Do we have a K? I think Sawfish has a W. Any more W's? What about a K? I don't see a K. How about an R and an H? Laser has an R. Patrol has an R. Regal and Scorch share an R. Scorch has an H. Sawfish has an H. Trend has an R. Notarized has an R. Unfit has an F. That was our second letter. We got all the way to here before I found it. Regal and Gap share G, and that's the only letter missing in both of them. Maybe we can get a G. Did we get all our R's and H's? I think we did. There is a Q and an O. I don't believe we have a Q. We do have an O in ado, and that is our first completed word. All right, one down. Scorch has an O, leaving it with just an S. Patrol has an O, leaving it with just a T that it shares with let. T gets us both of them. We had an R that we missed in arm and cafeteria. Cafeteria is just missing a T. Arm is just missing an M. Holy cow. Kitten has a K that we missed. Well, we have just missing a ton of letters. Or O's and Q's. Let's not miss any of those. Moat has an O. Is that our last one? Minstrel has an R that we missed. I think that's it. There is our Z and a U. All right. Notarize has a Z. Unfit has a U. Notarize has an O that we missed. Jeez. Z and U. We have another Z in zinc. Now it is just missing an N. Sawfish is missing two S's. Used has a U and it is just missing an S. Z and U. Did we get them all? I think so. All right, down to our bonus letters. We have a Y. Oh. I'm not sure I've seen a Y. I don't see a Y. Man, that's a bummer. Come on, give us an S. And we have an M. An M helps us. It gets us to at least two completed words. A do and arm. Moat and minstrel, but there's too many other letters. Moat has a T. Oh, bummer, folks. 261 has been a letdown, even with all of my missed letters. Well, that's it, folks. Come back tomorrow on 262, where we try to find all the letters the first time around and get a winner. Till then, bye.